Hello, and welcome to the 1 to 9 puzzle pack as set by Philip Newman. You can find a link to this puzzle pack on his Patreon down below, and he has gifted this puzzle pack to us for free. So, head over to the link to check out this puzzle pack. There are 8 puzzles that it consists of, as well as just his general Patreon if you'd like to support him. But in our 8 puzzles, this is our third, and it is called the 1 to 9 Deli by Philip Newman. We have normal Sudoku rules apply. Sandwich. A value outside of the grid is a sandwich clue. It tells you the sum of the digits between the 1 and the 9 in that row or column, not including the 1 and 9 themselves. Alright, so explains why it's called a deli, right? But let's start with this 8 clue actually. This 9 tells us that this is the edge of our sandwich because our sandwich consists of the 1 and the 9. So let's say we put, let's ignore this 8 here. If this was 1, then we'd have to put 8 here because the digits between 1 and 9 need to add up to this clue at the top, which is 8. And of course, if you put 1 here, then this couldn't be 1 7, but it could be, for example, it could be a 2 6 pair, right? Those two digits add up to 8. It could be a 3 5 pair because those two digits also add up to 8. But that's just an example. Of course, as we go through here, like this 3, right away, this 4, right, they start to give some things away about the puzzle. So, those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right, so what was I saying about this starts to give stuff away? Well, 3, the only way that you have to remember, normally we can use 1 and 9. In this case, we cannot because we do not count 1 and 9. They are not included in the sum. As such, you cannot make 3 or 4 using 1, 2, and 1, 3 respectively. The way that you make 3 and 4 are with the digits 3 and 4. So, we know that this would be a 1, 9 pair, but because of this 1, this becomes 9, this becomes 1, and then we end up with a 1, 9 pair here, which I actually do not have a resolution for. So we'll go 1, 9 there. What I'd like to do in this puzzle, as I like to do in any other puzzles, is I'd like to color code. So 1 and 9 will be colored, we'll do red. No, because red, green, colorblind. Let's go, we can, we'll go with gray, all right, and then we'll go green for the rest of the cells. So any column, row, or box that contains a 1 and a 9 can be fully colored in green. We know that none of these can be the loaves of our sandwich, right? They can only ever be the green good stuff that we put inside of it. Right away, what that tells us is our sandwich, that is our 9 sandwich, must extend out in this direction. It can't be 1 digit long, right? It has to be at least 2 digits long. If it was 1 digit long, then it would need to be 9, and we know it can't be 9, so it is at least 2 digits long. Can it be 3 digits long? Now here's the thing. If it was 3 digits long, how do you make 9 in 3 digits? Well, you either have to use 1 with 1, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 6, or you have to use 2, 3, 4. Well, guess what? We cannot use 1 and we cannot use 3. So without being able to use 1 or 3, it is not possible. So this becomes gray, this becomes green. This is in and of itself a 1, 9 pair. And then I'd like to come back to this 8. So I kind of already revealed this at the beginning there. This can't be just a single green because of this 8. So this cannot be a 1A, which means it has to be at least 2. If it was at least 3, you wouldn't be able to use 1. So you would have 2, 3, 4, which adds up to 9, which means this is limited completely to 2 digits. We can place a 1 here. And we do know that it is either a 2, 6 or a 3, 5. Currently don't know which, but we know it is one of them. And actually, I should have done this right at the start, is color all of those in green, because those can never themselves be sandwich. in another way, we can look at this and say, can this ever be sandwich? No, because then it would contain an 8 and we can only add up to 7. So this is not sandwich, this is green. Can this be sandwich? The answer is no, because then you wouldn't be able to make 6, which means actually both of these are green, and that tells us that this is our last sandwich piece, which makes that 1. Contain at least one thing in this sandwich. 9, oh well, 9 kind of gives it to us here. 9 tells us that this is 2, this is 1, so this is our sandwich. I know these colors aren't necessarily very appropriate for a sandwich, but I figured, you know, gray, green are pretty harmless with regard to visibility. But 1 and 9 both stare at this, which means this can never be sandwich. 1 and 9 stare at this, which means this can never be sandwich, and this can never be sandwich. Now that we've placed the 2 here, neither of these can be sandwich, because if either of them were sandwich, then we'd have the same problem as the 7. We need to make 5. Well, it's not going to work this way, so this must be that, which makes this 9. If we did have a sandwich clue here, it would be 0. We now can fully greenify this because none of these pieces can be sandwich. Could this be sandwich? If this was 9, we definitely can't make 7. So this would be green. And then, either this is 9 and this is 7, or this is 9 and then we have some pair, either 2, 5 or 3, 4, that would add up to 7. And I don't instantly see why one of those is wrong, because this 1, 9 doesn't have to go in this direction. It could go in this direction. If it did go in this direction, you would need to take 2 more digits, because 5, right, we need to make 5, and we cannot make 5 in one digit if we've already used 5. So it would have to be 2, 3, which would be 2, 3 in this order, with this being 9. Well, either way, we know that one of these is our gray, which actually makes all of these green. This becomes our gray, which places 6. This becomes green, this becomes 1, and it's gray. 5. Okay, 5 cannot be 2 digits because for it to be 2 digits, it needs to be 1, 4, 2, 3. It cannot be 1, 4. It cannot be 2, 3, which means this is 5. This is 9, and that'll give us our 9 ones. But hopefully what that also does, yeah, it tells us that this is in fact 9. So we know our order. Let's greenify all this. Oh, interesting. And we need to maximize here. So these need to be gray digits. This is green. This is gray. And this is green. All right. Now we are done with our coloring. This becomes 1. This becomes... Oh, wait. No. Oh, I did that wrong. What did I do wrong? I have double 1s here. How did I manage that? Oh my goodness. Actually, that's fine, because even though I'm a little bit silly and I don't know how digits work, this is 9, this is 1, this is 9, this is 1, this is 9, this is 1, and this is 9, and this is 1, and this is 9. And that makes sense. I don't know what my brain was doing here, but that is okay. Yes, now it's time to place our 2, 3 pair, which we know, 2, 3. We also know that this is a 7 now. we know to make 12 in 2 digits without using 9 is either 8, 4, or 7, 5, which we don't know yet, but if it is, we know that this would be 8 and this would be 4, and then this would be 7 and this would be 5. Done the 10. To make 9, this is 4. So let's go across the row. 9, 10, 9. We're done. 12 not done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 not done. 2. 2 gets pulled out of here, which means this can no longer be 6. What are we missing from here? We are missing 7, which will go here, as well as 2 and 8, which will be a pair across this. 2 now goes here. All right. What are we missing? We're missing 3, 5, 3, 4, and 5. All right. 3, 4, 5. This can't be 3. This can be anything, and this can be anything. Okay. Now we have a quadruple. I really don't like this quadruple. Maybe we can simplify it. 4, 6, 7, 8. No. I don't see it, and I really don't want to just fully pencil mark this out. So let's look somewhere else. Another quadruple. I must be just missing something simple. 7, 8, 2. Here, we're missing a triple. Okay, I like triples a little bit better. We need to place 4, 7, and 8. This can't be 4, so this is 7, 8. This can't be 8, so this is 4, 7, which gives us a 4, 7 pair. And then this is 4, 7, or 8. But this 4, 7 pair could give us some insight. 2, 3, 5, and 6. This can't be 2 or 6, so this is 3, 5. This can't be 3, so this is 2, 5, 6. This can't be 2, so this is 3, 5, 6. I'm not necessarily happy with that, but 4. 4 cannot make up 8. And 4 can't go here because of the 4, 7. So 4 ends up here. This can't be 4. And the 7, 8 now gives us that this is 4. This is 7. 7 gives us 5. 5 pulls 5 out of here, which means this can no longer be 3. 2, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6. It's an interesting set to play with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. 8. 8 in this row, or column, I mean, goes here. This is 3, 4, 5. This is any of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it, but questionable at best. Is there some I still haven't resolved? We've done the 12, done the 3, done the 4, done the 5, done the 6, done the 7, the 8. Oh yeah, the 8 is still haunting us here. Oh, it can't be 3, 5 because this is a 3, 5 pair. So this is 6, this is 2. We pull out 2, 6. 3, 4, 5 triple, which makes sense. 2, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5. Can't be 2 or 6, so this is 3, 8. This is all of them, 2, 6, 3, 8. And this is 3, 6, 8. Oh, well, 2 we can just place. Oh, and 2, there's a virtual 2 here. And that virtual 2 gives us 2 here. And then we just have an X-wing on 2s, which I'm sure we'll resolve later. So, oh, 5, of course. I don't know how I didn't see that before. 6 leaves us with a 3, 5 pair. Doesn't do that much, but maybe, now if we look at the whole box, we're missing 3, 4, and 8. We end up with a virtual 3 here, which places 3 here. 3 gets pulled out of here. A 4, 5 pair places 3 here. Also just Sudoku. We're also missing 3, 4, 8 in this direction, aren't we? Yeah. So this can't be 4. This is 3 or 8. This can't be 3, so this is 4 or 8. And then this is 3, 4, 8. And this is 3, 4, 8. Let's look at this triple here. We need to place 4, which right away gives us a digit, 6, which then gives us a digit here, and 5. 5. Here we go. We end up with a 5 pair here. Oh no, that doesn't do it. We're missing 3, 4, and 5. Oh, and the 5 in this box definitely goes here, which means this can't be 5. Wrong 5. This is 3, 4. This is 3, 4, 5, where 5 is definitely here. Oh, actually, this can't be 3, because we need 3 in this column, which means 3 needs to go somewhere here. This is 3, this is 5, this is 4. 3, 4 gives us 8. 8 gives us 4, 3, 8, which gives us 7. 8 gives us 2, 8. That gives us 3 here. 2, 6. Oh, this can't be 3 or 8. So this is 6. This is 2. This is 3. This is 5. This is 8. We're missing 6 and 7. This is 7. This is 6. Six, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. This is 6, 7. This is 6, 8. And this is 7, 8. And we have what I believe was suggested to me as a chocolate teapot, because it is as useful as a chocolate teapot. And I think that was um Chris Thomas, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong down below. But I think it was you who suggested this name because that is what Simon says from, of course, Simon from Cracking the Cryptic. If you don't know who they are, then I don't know how you ended up here. Um, 7, 8. We can resolve it though. This is 7, this is 8, this is 6, this is 7. We are missing 4 and 8, which we can resolve. 8, 4. That gives us our 5, 4. We're missing 3. And we have 3 in the corner, 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. We need to place 5. And to finish this off, we need to place 6. And we're done. 1901. That was just a tad faster than my solve of Puzzle 2. Um, the sandwich was very, a lot of, I don't know, understanding of sandwiches, right, gave us a lot of greens right off the bat. Um, I don't know if it was necessary to do that to solve the puzzle, realizing that all of these are green and these are green. You could have definitely done it in another order. At least I assume you could have. Obviously, there was a blunder here with the 1, 9, but luckily I was able to see that I didn't completely mess up, that I just flipped 1, 9 on there, and I was able to easily continue on the puzzle. With all that said and done, I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one, and thank you for watching.